The experiences I've had are really, well, to put it simply, are really out there for a lot of people. They're quite vast and varied, and it's given me the opportunity to see this reality from many different perspectives, many different layers. And those journeys have not just the destination hasn't been on one level, it has been on many levels beyond this reality.
That's why the Bible is referred to as the greatest story ever told. It's a story.
Right.
It's not the greatest collection of facts on the earth, it's a story.
Right.
But once you understand there's a metaphor, there's an encoded story, then it begins to make sense, and now it begins to make a lot of spiritual sense.
And now they're openly saying they want to start shutting off the web, which shows that they realize they wanted to use it as a tool of domination, but that it's backfiring against them.
That's the word, Alex, attention. It's a battle for our attention, because the idea is to hold humanity in a state where we are filtering and seeing ourselves and the world only through the five senses. We are multi-dimensional consciousness awareness. We are far, far greater than what we appear to be when we look in the mirror and say, that's David.
Now, you're in contact with the Andromedans. Who exactly are the Andromedans?
They're a particular race that exists in the constellation of Andromeda. They're just one of thousands that exist out there. They are the particular races that I talk to and have had contact with and have given me and shared information with me are human.
Propaganda comes in all forms, you know, verbal, motion pictures, television, newspapers, magazines. But propaganda does not deceive you. It helps you to deceive yourself. So you need to educate yourself as to how symbols are used, who's doing this, and it's not necessarily bad in all cases, of course. The point I want to make is that you need to understand that there are very powerful organizations in this world that have lots of money, and they have an agenda.
Tibetan monks were guarding the ancient documents of Atlantis and Lemuria. In the documents, it showed that the planet was engineered for 500 million people and was going to flip on its axis about the year 2012.
2012 appears to be an energy field which is largely dependent upon our focus in terms of how we choose to go into it.
But now we're at the time in the cycle where it's time for us to remember who we truly are deep down inside, and why we came here, and where we all come from, and where we're all headed.
And many people are having experiences and they don't know what they're called. They don't know what they are.
They're white-skinned to light blue-skinned, anywhere from 4 foot tall to 8 feet tall. And they are human in every way.
To truly teach is to trust that your own unique knowing is worthy of being taught. Therein lies the meaning of our existence here, to shine and to teach. All belief systems, religions, philosophies, doctrines, etc., have flourished and remained in place for so long because we as a race have found it easier to spread that knowledge. Not the true untapped knowledge of our own heart, our own sovereignty, our own godliness, a godliness that we were never separated from. When will we awaken and realize that the only knowledge worth truly teaching is what we know? Yes, we will see ourselves and resonate with the teachings and knowledge of others. However, in this life, to fully express the entire spectrum of our own godliness is to teach from our own unique spirit, the very spirit that is connected to all that is.
This was a very intense, very fast awakening for me.
Of a spiritual awakening.
20 years ago it wasn't, even 15 years ago, but now it's become part of our culture.
Ascension symptoms.
Way and out-of-the-body experiences, thousands of responses, yielding incredible conclusions. 18,000 participants.
Your body is beginning to awaken. You are spiritually manifesting light.
Because we're not physical beings.
Always, I thought it was just a dream.
It's a consciousness awakening that's happening in each person.
Their society would be approximately 4,700 years more advanced than ours on a spiritual level. On a technological level, they're 50,000 years.
Now,
but there's a balance between their technology and their spiritual. In other words, the technology they create is based on a spiritual necessity to evolve and not on one to defend themselves.
Welcome to our very first live worldwide interactive event. We are here tonight breaking new ground. Nothing like this has ever been attempted before. Right now, you all are online with me from every corner on our planet. I don't think there's anything more important than awakening and also knowing what your purpose is.
And this time, I suggest we put our attention into the feeling of aliveness within what I call the inner body. And just put our attention there rather than have it in the head.
It's like everybody incarnated at this time to achieve this graduation process, if you wanted it.
When I said publicly in 1991 that the Earth was a living entity that we could communicate with and could communicate with us, people just dubbed me crazy. And now we're seeing scientists who have studied this coming to the same conclusion. The bottom line is this: everything is conscious. What we call creation is like an ocean of infinite energy, which is manifesting itself in different forms. It's like we may perceive ourselves as droplets, if you like, individuals. But if you put a droplet in the ocean, where does the droplet end and the ocean start? The ocean is the droplet is the ocean, and it's the same with us. You may look as you do, I may look as I do, that wall may look as it does, but they're all expressions of the same energy field, manifesting in different ways. So, of course, the planet itself is a living, thinking, emotional entity.
You will get told a whole lot of because they don't want you to know the truth, and they don't want to give power to the divine feminine, to the consciousness that is this earth. That is the last, they can't handle that, because all they've ever wanted to do is control that, suppress it. So what's happening on this planet is brand new. It is completely brand new. It's never happened before. This planet is going to turn into a star. And that sounds crazy, I know, but I can't not say it anymore. Not this time. This is the end. This is the cycle to end all cycles. This is a planet that's going to give birth to a planetary race of Christed beings, of Buddhas, of Krishnas, whatever label you want to use. This planet is going to turn into a star, and nothing's going to stop that from happening.